Okay. Uh, I will repeat again the introducing of Mr. Zuhaib. Okay. Mr. Zuhaib Hassan Sain is a student and a certified trainer of TQM, SGD, and health and safety. His interests also includes quality management, sustainability and research, education complete in MS Quality Management from Superior University, and postgraduate diploma in Total Quality Management from Punjab University, professional experience regarding ISO audits, compliance audits, and health and safety audits and work in different organizations. Current activities are attending trainings, workshops, and conferences to enhance knowledge and policy skill, which will be helpful in future career. Member of different international organizations of leadership, total quality management, and health and safety. Okay. Okay, Mr. Zohaib. Thank you for your support in this conference and for being with us today. From now onwards, I will pass the session to be by you. Now, the time is yours to chair the session. Please welcome Mr. Zohaib Hassan Sain.
Thank you so much for providing me the opportunity to be the session chair. Yeah. And the first presenter is Doha Hadiansia, paper ID CIE 23101, to present her paper titled as Lipstick as Female Students Visual Communication Strategy. Yes, Doha, the floor is yours. You have 15 minutes to present your paper.
Okay.
Hello everyone, for Mr. Duha, the presenter will be me, Maria Ulfa, the writer 3 on the paper. I will like to share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, the host still disable the participant to share the screen.
Oh, okay, sorry, wait. Wait a sec, please. Okay, you can try again to share your screen, Miss Maria Ulfa.
Yeah. Can you guys see the screen?
Okay, yeah.
Yes, your screen is visible and your time starts now. You have 15 minutes to present your paper.
Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maria Ulfa. I'm the third writer from the paper with title Lipstick as Female Student Visual Communication and Strategy. And I would like to the other writers. First writer for this paper is Mr. Duha Hadiansyah, and the second writer is Era Barawati. We all from Universitas al-azhar, Indonesia. So here's the base of our paper. We know we found that color with its various gradation is not spectrum without meaning, and association. Color actually convey and implies various point of view and meanings. Also, color gives character to object as well as aboutness of something, include the color of lipstick on someone's lips. Then symbolic through coloring is commonly used in various social communication due to its significance of representing ideas, feelings, emotions, beliefs, as well as spiritually. That's what Kurderi, Marais, and Olare and 2022 said. Also, Sores at A in 2020 found that students tend to associate a country with the color of the flag, their knowledge and experience when visit the country. Also, Yoon Chan et al. In 2020 confirmed that there is a close relationship between words and colors by speakers of two different languages. So we found the problem formulation in everyday campus life. We see some female students appear with various shades of color on their lips, cheeks, eyebrows, and around the eyes. This research focused on lipstick as the most commonly used cosmetic, besides powder and other kinds of makeup. So basically, lipstick is the most things that students use to show their feelings or their identity. And our research purpose is focusing on lipstick is significant for observing what female students actually want to communicate visually. Here's the literature review that we use in our paper. We used the Mansell color system created by Jacob Russ in 2007. I would like to explain this picture. So there is the hue color. Mansell divides the horizontal circle in this color system into 5 primary colors. There are red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. This gradation range from hot, represented by red, to cool, represented by purple. And the value or brightness level as described vertically along the color from black, there is 0 at the bottom to white, 10 at the top. And chroma more commonly known and as saturation, measured from the center of each slice, represents the purity of a color. The higher the saturation of a color, the gray elements in color will disappear and the hue will be closer to the base color. Otherwise, the lower the saturation, the hue will fade and become gray. Saturation is measured in percentage, which means 0% is gray and 100% is full color. And here the research methodology that we use. This research use qualitative approach with the research producers that produce descriptive data in written and spoken language from the observed people and behaviors. Alan 2020, this research is a library research which uses the main reference in the form books and journal. And the interview itself was conducted face-to-face. Once collected the data, we were analyzed using a descriptive analytic approach. The approach is carried out in the stage. First, a critical analysis of the relevance of the information or data collected to the research topic. Second, a critical interpretation of the data collected and described in order to lead and conclusion on the formulation of the problem. And third, drawing and conclusion. And here's the finding and discussion from our paper. Here the various color of lipstick the student use. Start from red till orange. There is like 10 colors. Red, the students, the people that I interview say red show the sexuality and passion. and brick red show enthusiasm, passion, and energy. Cherry red show the spirit of youth. Red purple show love, passion, and romance. Pink show femininity and cheerfulness. Glossy pink show passion, love, and romance. Dusty pink show passion and love. Peach show enthusiasm, care, and energy. In addition, the level of the brightness also give the user to become the center of attention. Nude show warm and humble meaning, and orange showing optimism and joy meaning. And here, still the finding and discussion, we interviewed like 10 people, 10 students, which start using lipstick from 14 until 18. One person start using lipstick from 14, and the most and the common age when like girl or students start using lipstick is when they are 15. And this is some of our interviews say. Zara, 20 years old, said that she begins to secretly learn to use her mother lipstick and only dare it out outside since high school. Meanwhile, Alicia, 19 years old, admitted that she learned to use lipstick from schoolmates. So there are many reasons many different reasons why students start learning and how they learned using lipstick. And this is the conclusion and further research that we have in our paper. Although semiotically the informants did not know, the informants that we mean is the students do not know associative or connotative meaning or certain colors, they admitted to using lipstick for various reasons. For the face to look bright and fresh, more confident and prettier, showing their natural beauty, and displaying a cheerful impressions. However, if we take a close analysis at the 10 lipstick color choices that have been reviewed, the subconscious message they want to convey is quite complex, ranging from optimism, cheerfulness, joy, modesty, warmth, wanting to be the center of attention, femininity, passion and love, to sensuality. This research can be continued by searching for information whether they have problems or get a certain stigma because they try to communicate associative or connotative meanings from using lipstick. This is because a number of schools in Indonesia prohibit the use of lipstick in school or other studies that explore information related to their perception of the ban. So they're all my presentation. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much, Doha, for presenting your paper. Yes, delegates, if you have any question from Doha regarding her research paper, you can ask. I think so there is no question, but I have a question that what is the significance of your study?
Yes, please. Sorry, sir, what is the question?
My question is, I have only one question. What is the significance of your study?
My own study?
Yes.
I am a student of English language.
No, significance of your paper.
Oh,
the paper which you have presented right now.
Okay, so here the significance of the study is learn like what students represent their own self or what they want to show to people, what they are from the lipstick color that they used. in daily base. It's basically like that.
Okay, very nice. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the
Thank
opportunity.
you. Okay, now I would like to call the next presenter. That is Daniel Kasputra with paper ID CIE 23106 to present his paper titled as Indonesian Islamic Intellectual Fashion Style in the Early 20th Century Photo Narrative Analysis. Yes, sir, you have 15 minutes to present your paper and the time is yours. Yes, sir, your slides are visible. You can start your presentation, please.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, Mr. Daniel. I think you still unmute.
Yes, please.
Mr. Daniel, please unmute your. Yeah, we still cannot hear your voice. Mr. Daniel, we cannot still hear your voice. Sorry.
Oh yes.
Nah, okay.
Next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready. Okay, thanks, Mr. Joaib Hassan. Thanks, Mr. and all participants. And in this presentation, I will discuss about Indonesian Islamic intellectual fashion style in the early 20th century photo narrative analysis. Okay. Introduction. Dressing traditions in Indonesians consists of various variations influenced by local custom and culture. Before the Europe colonialism over the centuries, foreign cultural influence such as Indians, Arab, and help enrich the diversity of clothing in Indonesia. Europeans such as the Portuguese, British, and Dutch then came in the 16th century to introduce Western fashion styles. However, until the 20th century, the use of Western clothing among the Indonesian people was not very popular. Indonesian people are still used to their traditional clothes. Ethical policy. At the beginning of the 20th century, Netherlands implement an ethical policy. This policy focuses on three areas, namely education, transmigration, and irrigation. In the field of education, the Netherlands build schools and colleges. But in this time, only special people who educate in Netherlands schools. This group of intellectual received a lot of modern influence thanks to Western education. One of the visible modern influence is the use of Western clothing such as suits and ties. Western dress styles in Islamic school. Demand for Western education continues to increase, but Western schools are still limited. On the other hand, school often to modern ideas, but are people to send their children to that school, and madrasah emerged as a solution to compiling a Western curriculum and Islamic-based education. Another case, secular schools, the students to wear suits and ties. Meanwhile, students from madrasa background usually join Western style and traditional clothing, such as sarungs, blangkon, as well as kopiah or caps. Traditionalist reaction. The use of modern clothing and this time often reaction from traditionalists. Initially, traditionalists overset the style, the Western style. They considered as tasabuh or haram. Even in 1927, Nahdlatul Ulama as the great traditional organizations issues a fatwa haram for Western style. But later, the traditionalists accepted Western dress. It is accurate because Wahid Hasim, son of Hasim Asari, one of Nahdlatul Ulama founder, which started the use of Western clothing style in traditionalist school or pesantren in Indonesian. To better understand the influence of Western fashion styles on Indonesian intellectual in 20th century, I will describe it through photo analysis. The photo ones in Ocho Praminoto with members of Syarikat Islam, and the second photo, Hamka and Sukarno and Abdul Karim Oy. Okay, Figure one saw host Cokro Aminoto in 1914 at a party meeting in Blitar, East Java. Okay. We will analyze this photo. Okay. Members of Syarikat Islam are seen wearing a variety of clothing with influence from modern and traditional clothing styles. This combination actually implies many things. Western clothing emphasize Syarikat Islam is an organization that work in a modern way. And then the member of Syarikat Islam wear Western dress to show equality with Dutch as colonialists. This is their way of asserting that they can stand on equal footing with Netherlands. After that, while the second is related to the use of traditional clothing such as blanket and sarung during the colonial era, but were nothing more than the clothes of common people. Compared the meaning of underdevelopment and low status of fashion. Point D, blanket has indeed become the identity of traditional Japanese clothing. Okay. The use of Western clothing is also inseparable from educational and social background of Syarikat Islam leader. Cokro Aminoto, whose family background cannot be underestimated. He is still a descendant of the region of Medium to attend Austria, a civil service school. Civil service school founded by Dutch. After Cokro Aminoto, there are Agus Salim and Agus Salim. Agus Salim is Islamic modernist, have educational background from Dutch schools. Figure 2. In the photo, Hamka, Sukarno, and Ui Cheng Hin are seen wearing modern clothes such as shoes, jackets, pants, ties, shirts. They only wear caps as traditional clothing. Interestingly, Hamka usually prefers to wear a sarung with a suit and shirt, not pants. It is accurate habit stem from his experience in his youth in Medan, where he was low at background Western educated people for not wearing pants like Dutch school children. Hamka has no Western educational background, only graduate from Sumatra Tawalib, a modern school in West Sumatra. However, he studied self-taught with the support of his charismatic and modern family. Hamka father, modernist in West Sumatra, introduced the use of fitting underwear. In addition, he also played a role in establishing the Sumatra Tawalib School, a modern educational institution in West Sumatra, which was driven by the thought of Muhammad Abdul and Rashid Ridho. And then Sukarno was actually more identical as a nationalist than an Islamist. However, during his exile in Ende and Bengkulu in 1930s, he exchanged ideas with modernist Islamic figures such as Ahmad Hasan from Persis. The climax was when Sukarno chose to join to Muhammadiyah. Sukarno was a person who strongly advocates the use of Western clothing is useful for elevating the dignity of the colonized nation. Moreover, Dutch as colonialists use the clothes as a healthy attitude in the native of their colony. Therefore, to align themselves with the Netherlands, he really want to wear Western clothes. He strongly discourages the use of blanket and sarung for both clothes with symbol backwards and humiliation of his nation. Meanwhile, regarding the use of the cap, Sukarno was proud of himself and claimed that he was the first popularized its use among national movement figures. The cap or kofia was originally more identical with common people clothing. However, in Sukarno hands, the kofia.
Sir, kindly conclude your paper. You have only 1 minute to present your paper.
Okay, sir. Sir. Camps transformed into symbol of nationalist attempt, whether it was Islamist, nationalist, Christian, or even communist. Okay, conclusion. The use of Western clothing among Islamic intellectuals was introduced by people who were educated in the West and had received education in Dutch med schools such as Mulo, AMS, and Ospia. While the use Western clothing combined with traditional clothing was usually born from being influenced by thought of Islamic reform in Middle East such as Jalaluddin al-Afghani, Muhammad Abdul, and Rashid Ridho. This can be seen from the way Hamka dresses, as mentioned about. Hamka has never received Western education, but he is very often to wearing Western clothes. This is my presentation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Daniel Kasputra, for presenting our paper. Yes, delegates, if you have any question, you can ask. Yes, any of the delegates have any question? You may ask. I think so. There is no question. Sir, I have a question from you. Okay, there is a question from Dr. Santi that what is the challenge when you conduct a study?
Okay, I respond this question. The challenge I conduct this study, it is a source. Many shorts about this research on define that source as as newspaper and especially photos. This many of photos only can seen only can be seen in Dutch archives, and in Indonesian archives is very seldom. So I am difficult to find this source, especially source from archive. This is become to challenge. This is
So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Daniel Kasputra. I think so, Dr. Santi, you have got the answer. Thank you so much. So my question
I have question.
Is, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Yeah, I'm Ahmad Lubis. Yeah, you mentioned about Hasan Bangil. What is it about him? Because I didn't quite follow you. What's your comment on his clothing? And then how you analyze the recent situations, from this approach? How do you see our leaders, or our ulama, and then our young people right now, young Muslim in Indonesia? Thank you very much. Is there any trends to go for the next? Maybe we can predict something about it, from this kind of analysis. That's interesting analysis. I just knew it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I have a question that what is the aim of selecting this topic? What is the aim of selecting this topic?
Recently, choose this topic.
Yes. What is the aim of selecting this topic? Why did you select this topic? The topic which you presented right now.
Okay. I choose this topic because I read the history fashion style. In this time, at this time, I read a book from outward experience, and I think that fashion style is important research for history. I think in Indonesians, this research is seldom than other research. Therefore, I think that it is interesting topic, because writing of history of fashion style in Indonesia is seldom. So I will choose. I choose this topic.
Thank you so much, Daniel Kasputra, for presenting your paper. Thank you so much for answering the questions also. Now I would like to request Dr. Hassana with paper ID 5792 to present his topic titled as Numeration Literacy of Indonesia, Students Based on National Assessment Data 2021. Yes, Dr. Hassana, the floor is yours. You have 15 minutes to present your paper, please.
Okay, thank you for Mr. Zohaib Hassan. I want to presentation my article I will share screen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, your screen is visible.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Yeah. I can slideshow. Thank you. Thank you. Our team is Safari and me, Hasana. Title: Assessment of Student Numeration Literacy Level based on the 2021 National Assessment Data Study. I'm from ICIE Islamic University, Jakarta, Indonesia, and our team Educational Research Center Post-RISDIC National Research and Innovation Agency or BRIN, Jakarta, Indonesia. Background of the problem. Yeah, this research provide a comprehensive picture of the numeracy literacy level at the national level based on the 2021 assessment data. This information is important for evaluating the effectiveness of education program and for identifying area that need improvement. By using national assessment data for 2021, this research allowed the identification of trend in numeracy literacy from time to time. This is important for understanding change in student numeracy skill from year to year, as well as for comparing numeracy literacy rate between different region, school, or group students. This study provides a better understanding of the weakness and strength in student numeracy literacy by identifying area that need improvement. Educational institution can direct their effort to improve teaching and learning in the field of numeracy. This research can function as a tool for monitoring and evaluating existing education policy. The national assessment data analyzed in this study can assist in evaluating the effectiveness of the educational policies that have been implemented. This research provides a better understanding of the current level of student numeracy literacy, which can be used to prepare a future generation or to face the demand of an increasingly complex world in this digital and global area. Formulation of the problem. The main problem is this research is the level of student at each level of education: elementary school, SDMI, junior high school, SMP, MTS, senior high school, SMA, MA, vocational high school, SMK, MAK, and in each province based on the assessment national or in 2021 is the same. Research purpose to know is the numerical literacy level of student at each level or education: elementary school, junior high school, senior high school, vocational high school, and in each province based on the assessment national or in 2021 is the same. Research methods. This study used a quantitative approach with secondary data analyzed from the 2021 national study data. The data to be used is aggregate data, which includes the numerical literacy level of students in various provinces or regions in Indonesia. The population of this research is all schools in Indonesia. The sample consisted of school whose students were grade 5, SDMI, grade 8, SMP, MTS, and grade 12 SMA, MA, and SMK, MIK, randomly selected to participate in AN. The sample was selected to represent students taking the AN 2021 exam. The data is the study came from a questionnaire filed out by students from 34 provinces, totaling 255,649 students. The steps in the data analysis method include the following activities. 1. Collection of numerical data resulting from the 2021 National Assessment. 2. Examination of data thoroughly and to ensure its validity and accuracy. Rank the collected enumeration data into an appropriate format. Yeah. Use of statistical technique and other analytical methods to identify pattern, trend, or relationship in numerical data. Interpretation of the result of the analysis to understand the level of numeracy literacy based on national assessment data. Preparation of a research report that summarizes the important findings from the numerical data analysis. The data collection process is based on the 2021 National Assessment data obtained from trust sources such as the Indonesia Ministry of Education and Culture. Secondary data were analyzed statistically to get an overview of the numerical literacy level of students in Indonesia. Data were analyzed using descriptive statistical method to get an overview of the numerical literacy level of students in Indonesia. Linear regression analysis and other relevant factors will be used to identify the effect of independent variable of on student numeracy literacy. Comparative analysis between provinces was also carried out to find significant difference in student numeracy skill. Novelty, product of research result of state of the art or SOTA are empirical data regarding the numeracy literacy level of students at every level of education: elementary school, junior high school, senior high school, vocational high school, and in each province based on assessment national 2021 is the same. Theory, numerical literacy include the knowledge, skill, and disposition need to use mathematics effectively in variety of contexts. It involves understanding and using mathematical concepts, procedures, and reasoning to interpret and critically analyze numerical information, make decisions, and solve problems in everyday life. Australian Council for Educational Research, National Council of Teachers of Mathematics, OECD, National Center for Educational Statistics, Australian Curriculum Assessment. Research result. Please see table 1. Mean standard deviation and standard error of student numerical literacy ability. Table 1 inform that the average numeration value are SD Yeah, 1.57. SMP 166. SMA 171. SMK 169. And national value 161. Yeah, and so on. Okay. In table 1, yeah, please see result result. From figure 1 means student numerical ability at province. Based on figure 1, the highest average top 10 ranking are provinsi DKI Jakarta 1.77. Yeah, DI Yogyakarta 1.75. Riau Island 169, Bali 167, and so on. Yeah, please see figure 1. Yeah. Conclusion. The numerical literacy of Indonesia student is still low. Sorry. This is reflected in the score obtained by students on the numerical competency test, which indicate a lack of understanding and skill in understanding, analyzing, and solving problems involving mathematical concepts. Different in numeracy literacy between regions. Some regions have higher numeracy literacy level compared to other regions. Factors such as educational accessibility, teaching quality, and learning environment can affect student numerical literacy level in each region. Efforts are needed to improve numeracy literacy, improving the quality of learning mathematics, developing interesting teaching material, and increasing student understanding of the relevance of mathematics in everyday life are some steps that can be taken to improve numeracy literacy. Yeah, the importance of collaboration between government, school, and parent need to be actively involved in supporting mathematics learning at home and arousing children interest in mathematics. Yeah, suggestion for students. Using educational technology, students can take an advantage of educational technology, such as math learning application and counting game, to improve their numeracy skill interactively. Practice regularly. Students should to take the time to practice counting regularly, but at school and at home, to improve their understanding and speed of counting. Group collaboration, encourage to students to learn collaboratively in group can help them better teach each other and understand counting concept. Active learning for teacher, suggested for teacher, active learning. Teacher can apply active learning method such as the role-playing method or the problem approach to help students better understand the concept of counting.
Doctor, kindly conclude your paper. Your time is up, please.
Good. Yes. You want to see, yeah, in presentation suggestion for school. Is a limited limited result and so on. Yeah, inshallah presentation can be for me apa namanya pertanyaan-pertanyaan mungkin question yang insya Allah I want jawab ya, akan menjawabnya. Thank you, Mr. Zohaib.
Thank you, Dr. Hassana. Thank you so much for presenting your paper. Yes, delegates, if you have any question from Dr. Hassana, you can ask from her regarding her research paper. Yes, delegates. I think so. There is no question, but I have a question only. What will you suggest regarding the future research of your topic?
Future research, I want to government in Indonesia can be assessment in process student learning in progress finish not finish progress but process learning in mathematics assessment. Okay, Sir Zohid,
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I would like to request the next delegate, Ahmad Ushuluddin, with paper ID CIE 23107 to present his paper titled as Development of Ruhology Based Islamic Counseling Guidance Module for Student Stress Management During Online Learning. Yes, doctor, the floor is yours and you have 15 minutes to present your paper. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Zohaib, and all the audience. Let me share the slide.
Yes, sir. The slides are visible.
Okay. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Ahmad Usluddin from Department of Islamic Counseling, Faculty of Psychology and Education, University Al-Azhar, Indonesia. Would like to present me and my friend research about development of rheology-based Islamic counseling guidance module for student stress management during online learning. So, sorry, the COVID-19 pandemic has caused people to suffer multiple stress on a global scale. It also caused suffering in Indonesia, according to result of survey conducted by Indonesian Child Protection Commission or KPAI in 2020. Stress symptoms were found to be experienced by students during online distance learning. Around 77.8% students experience stress due to the accumulation of school assignment. 37.1% students were stressed as the limited time to complete the school assignments, and 79.9% students were stressed due to lack of social interaction during. So the Indonesian Child Protection Commission, the KPAI report, is supported by several research indicating the influence that online learning has on stress level among students or among university students. Given the circumstances outlined above, guidance and counseling teachers or counselors need to put in efforts to develop guidance and counseling services to help students manage their stress. The rheology perspective is relevant with the Islamic counseling guidance module being developed because the discipline of Islamic counseling guidance maintains different basic assumptions about human being when compared to guidance and counseling rooted in general psychology. ICG or Islamic Counseling Guidance considers ruh or ruhani or ruhaniyah as a huge potential within the human self, which in general guidance and counseling experts for study if likely. Based on the above background, the objective of the current research is to develop a learning medium in the form of a archaeology-based Islamic counseling guidance module that counseling teachers or counselors can use in providing students with stress management counseling by leveraging the Rohani potentials inherent within their own selves. This is the literature review about the counseling guidance module. A module refers to a tool or means of learning containing materials, limits, and methods of evaluation that have been designed to be systematic and interesting in order to achieve the expected competencies. A module is prepared as a teaching material aligned with the curriculum requirement by considering the needs, characteristics, and setting or background of the student's social environment. On the other hand, stress management is a program for controlling or regulating stress, and it is intended to identify the cause of stress and understand techniques for managing stress. Several past studies have attempted to use stress management to support students' online learning. And unlike previous implemented strategies that tend to involve physical, emotional, cognitive, and social aspects, the Ruhiology-based Islamic counseling guidance module offers stress management using religion as strategy by empowering Ruhani as the main subject within the human self. Ruh, according to neurophysiologist, as cited by Lehigh, is not something material in nature. Yeah, Eccles, a neurobiologist, Nobel stated that ruh is the person as recognized by the personal self. Ruhiology's study is founded upon the basic assumptions that ruh is breathed into man by God to perfect the creation of man, as stated in the Quran, Surah As-Sajdah, chapter 32, verse 9. This means that the creation of man would not have been perfected unless God breathed ruh into man. In the Islamic perspective, ruh has the ability to sense, to feel. With feelings, humans are able to think using their reason, al-akal, which is contained within the brain. According to al-Badawi, ruh has a highly significant role in controlling carnal desires. In the perspective of ruhiology, the emergence of stress symptoms is closely associated with the uncontrollable, as stated in the Quran, al-nafs al-lawamah and al-nafs al-amarah. This research is a research and development or R&D model in which an Islamic counseling guidance module was developed. To develop this module, researchers used the ADDIE model, analyze, design, development, implementation, evaluation. In line with the ADDIE module, the research procedures were designed as follows. Analyze phase, design phase, development phase, implementation phase, and evaluation phase. The subjects in this research comprise 3 experts and 5 guidance and counseling teachers or counselors. Data collection was done by using the Likert scale, questionnaire, and focus group discussion. To further understand the results of the assessment, from the experts, and this is the finding of the data of the GC's teacher or counselors. Based on the test, the alignment level of the given assessment indicates a strong correlation among the experts. Below 0.05 level of significance. The design attraction aspect of the module is considering interesting. As for the aspect of implementing measures in the developed module, it can be carried out by the GC teachers or the material or content is easily understood by GC teachers or counselors. Each verified by product usability assessment having a score of 3.8. So the conclusion is the evaluation results from the experts indicate that they agree to the module is implementable or usable by the guidance counseling teachers for providing stress management services to the students. The results of the trials conducted by guidance counseling teachers shows high level of usability. This suggests that guidance counseling teachers were able to put this module into practice properly when providing stress management services to students. Expert recommendations, both the expert and guidance counseling teachers noted that this module can be improved in the term of its design so that it is more interesting. The language should be adjusted accordingly so that it can be in line with students' characteristics. Hence, the module can also be used by students independently. For further research, the product developed in this research was merely tested in small group. Hence, further field tests are necessary to examine the effectiveness of the modules used. Thank you very much. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Ahmed, for presenting your paper. Yes, delegates, if you have any question from Dr. Ahmed regarding his research paper, you can ask. I think so. There is no question. I also don't have any question regarding your research paper because all the things were already explained by you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So our last presenter for this session is Melanie Darman with paper ID CIE 23121 to present his paper titled as kindly share the screen because I don't have the details of the paper.
Okay,
Melanie.
thank you, Mr. Zahid.
Yes, Dr. Melanie, I don't have the details of your topic, so really sorry for that.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, I will screen share from my device. Yeah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much for the time and the place. We are me, myself, and my father. My name is Melanie, and partner is Mrs. Indah Rianti. And we would like to share about our research. The theme is the role of Basnas in distributing zakat to the Gharimin as the form of Sharia Kashid for the increasing the welfare of people. First, zakat. The meaning of zakat is mal, comes from the Arabic word meaning well or
Sorry for interrupt, Miss Milani. Can you click the presentation mode for the bigger screen? Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Can you click the presentation mode in your PowerPoint for the bigger screen?
Oh, bigger screen. Oh, I'm sorry.
Slideshow.
Slideshow. This one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, mal come from the Arabic word meaning well or wealth, or amwal, plural of the word mal. It's everything that humans want to keep and possess. And according to the Islam itself, property is something that is permissible or can be owned and used or utilized according to their need. And in line in zakat, we have a legal standing in zakat is in Surah Al-Azhar, verse 103. Allah Subhanahu wa Taala said, calling on the people to pay zakat, which benefits many people. Take zakat from some of their wealth. With that zakat, you cleanse and purify them. This article we can find in Al-Tawbah, verse 103. And also we have there are several groups that can receive the zakat or the zakat recipient. We can find it in Surah Al-Tawbah also in verse 16. First, it's fakir. The fakirs are people who have well but very little. This group has difficulty meeting basic daily needs and should receive assistance. And the second one is poor. Apart from the fakir here, but almost same as the fakirs. So there's miswriting. The difference between fakir and the poor still have a wealth, but only enough to eat every day, or for just the daily. And Amil, the third one, who be the recipients. Amil are those who manage zakat from receiving zakat through distributing it to people in need. And fourth, conference is meant, or we can say that mu'alaf. Yeah? Mu'alaf is the term for people who have just converted to Islam. This group is one of those who are entitled to receive zakat also. And the fifth is rikab. Rikab is commonly called sahaya, slave, or Muslims who are victims of human trafficking, or the parties held captive by the enemies of Muslims, or people who are colonized or persecuted. There are slaves who want to free themselves. In ancient time, many people were enslaved by rich merchants. So the Alawite sovereign, they are also entitled to receive zakat. Usually, zakat used to be pay or ransom the slave so they could be free. And then the garimin. And the garimin is those also in the debt for the necessities of life, in the mentioning their soul, and Iza. Iza is mean the hormatan. Yeah, in other words, those who owe it for their own benefit, such as treating sick people, or for the public goods, such as building a place of worship, and are unable to pay when payment is due. And the seventh, fisabilillah, those who struggle on the way of Allah in the forms of da'wah activities, jihad, and so on, they also entitled for receive. And the last, Ibn Sabil, This is a class of travelers who run out of money on the way in obedience to Allah. And next, I would like my partner to present. Mrs. Indah. Please unmute your device.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still on the road. So the main purpose of zakat in Islam is to help the poor and the needy people. Zakat is also aimed to reduce social inequality, encourage unity and the oneness, and maintaining social stability. The main task of Basnas: 1, to increase people awareness to zakat, directing the community to achieve both physical and non-physical well-being through the utilization of zakat. Then, increasing the status of mustahik to become muzaki through recovery, improving the quality of human resources, and developing the community's economy. Also, developing a culture of giving is better than receiving among mustahik. Develop management that is trustworthy, professional, and transparent in managing zakat. Reaching the widest possibility muzaki and mustahik, and strengthening network between zakat management organization as the Amil Zakat Agency, and the main activity of Basnas is to collect ZIS from muzaki and distribute ZIS to mustahik who are entitled to receive it according to religious provisions. Garimin. What is Garimin? Garim is a person who has debt. People who have debt are entitled to receive zakat. However, people who are in debt for immoral interests, such as gambling, or are in debt to start business and then go bankrupt, they have right to receive zakat will be void. Gharib means a person who is in debt. Imam Abu Hanifa illustrates that Gharib is a person who has debt and does not have more assets to pay the debts. Imam Malik, Imam Shafi'i, and Imam Ahmad divided Gharib or people who in debt into 2 categories. First, the person who owes for his own benefit. Second, people who owe for public benefit. For the first categories, the criteria is someone who is in debt to support his basic need, and he does not have the asset to pay off the debt. Even if he has wealth, it is only to support his basic needs. Thus, if someone is in debt but has an asset, but there are more than basic needs, such as land, other than a house, second-hand property, vehicle other than basic needs, then he's not included in the Gharib group. Gharib has the right to receive zakat in the same position as the poor, who are unable to meet their needs because of their emergencies. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. That's the end of our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Milani, for presenting your paper, and Dr. Inda, both of you, thank you so much for presenting your paper. Yes, delegates, if you have any question, you can ask. Let me check if I think so. There is no question. I have a question that what is the significance of your study? What is the significance of your study?
Oh, the significant thing about our study is, as we know, in Indonesia, after COVID-19 pandemic, the economic is going slow down, and many people traps in the debt. The debt is not for their lifestyle, but for fulfill their needs, the daily needs. And many people know the Basnas, the government institutions for the zakat is only distribute zakat just for poor one or for fakir. But maybe the people did know the zakat is all zakat is also distribute for the Garimin. So we in our research think it should be announced for the people that the functions of Basnas who distribute zakat is not only for the poor or for fakir, but also can for the someone who have a debt for their own daily needs. Yeah. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Milani. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Dear moderator, I'm done with all the presentations for this session, and I have also submitted the presenter evaluation forms of each of the presenter. Now you can conclude the session.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for the great session, Mr. Zuhaib, and thank you also to all the presenters who already presenting their paper. Next, allow us to remind and encourage all presenters and audience to continue the discussion about the research presented in the Global Research Ecosystem Community Platform. The discussion of today's presentation can be found in menu of forum. Feel free to continue the conversation and further research collaboration among global scholars. You can scan the QR code shown on the screen or sign up using your Gmail or Facebook account on the link globalresearchecosystem.com. And now, moving on to the next agenda is the distribution of the e-certificate of presentation for all the presenters. Please welcome again Mr. Zuhaib to congratulate and giving the e-certificate to all the presenters that already shown their best effort in presenting their papers. Okay. Okay, it's your turn, Mr. Zuhaib, to congratulate the presenters.
This certificate, wait a minute, please. Okay. The certificate is presented to Maria Ulfa from Universitas al-azhar, Indonesia, for the manuscript titled Lipstick as Female Students Visual Communication Strategy, presented at the 4th International Conference on Islamic Epistemology, Virtual Conference 7 to 8 August 2023, signatured by Dr. Murli Jamal, Conference Chair of the 4th ICIE, Universitas al-azhar, Indonesia. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next certificate of presentation is awarded to Daniel Kasputra, Sunan Gunung Jati, Islamic State University, for the manuscript titled Indonesian Islamic Intellectual Fashion Style in the Early 20th Century, Photo Narrative Analysis, presented at the 4th International Conference on Islamic Epistemology, Virtual Conference, 7 to 8 August 2023, signed by Dr. Murni Jamal, Conference Chair of the 4th ICIE, Universitas al-azhar, Indonesia. Thank you. This award certificate of presentation is awarded to Dr. Hassana of As-Sayafiya Islamic University, Jakarta, for the manuscript titled Numeration Literacy of Indonesia Students based on National Assessment Data 2021, presented at the 4th International Conference on Islamic Epistemology, Virtual Conference, 7 to 8 August 2023, signed by Dr. Murni Jamal, Conference Chair of the 4th International ICIE, Universitas al-azhar, Indonesia. The certificate of presentation is awarded to Ahmad Ushuluddin of Al-Azhar University of Indonesia for the manuscript titled Development of Rheology-Based Islamic Counseling Guidance Module for Student Stress Management During Online Learning, presented at the 4th International Conference on Islamic Epistemology, Virtual Conference, 7 to 8 August 2023, signed by Dr. Murni Jamal, Conference Chair of the 4th ICIE, Universitas al-azhar, Indonesia.
Thank you very much.
This certificate of presentation is awarded to Dr. Milani Darman, Isa Ungal University, for the manuscript entitled The Role of Baznas in Distributing Zakat to Garimin as a form of Sharia Maqasid for increasing the welfare of people, presented at the 4th International Conference on Islamic Epistemology, Virtual Conference, 7 to 8 August 2023, signed by Dr. Murni Jamal, Conference Chair of the 4th ICIE, Universitas al-azhar, Indonesia. Thank you so much, all the presenters, for presenting your paper in this conference.
Okay. Congratulations to all presenters who already presenting their papers. All of you already done a really good job. Also, thank you to all audience and participants who already participate and actively involved in giving the question, comment, feedback, even suggestion to the presenter. Your active participation and contribution in this scientific forum of the 4th ICIE is highly appreciated. So, before we continue the next agenda of the 4th ICIE, let us have an e-group virtual conference photo in this session. And so please turn on your Zoom video or camera in your device. I will start count. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. I will start to count and take a group photo. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Let's take one photo again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much. I will share the screen. I will share my screen again. Okay. Thank you for all the smiles and wonderful energy for today. Hope the positive vibes can be spread to all the people around us. Now, the sharing session. Excellency, distinguished guest delegates, ladies and gentlemen, in this opportunity, we would like to invite one or two representatives in this room to share their experience in participating at the conference. The purpose of this section is to encourage other scholars, students, academicians, and practitioners to join the upcoming scientific forum. So please welcome Miss Hasanah. Halo Miss Hasanah. Hello Miss Hasanah, maybe you can share your experience in this conference. Okay, I think Miss Hasanah is not in her laptop. So anyone who want to share the experience today, your experience? Mr. Zohaib? Do you want to share your experience today? Okay. Okay. Next, allow me to read some important information related to the post-conference or the publication. The information for the fourth ICIE publication opportunity is stated on the website at ICIE-uai.com. All accepted abstract will be published in the conference abstract ebook with DOI number, indexed in Google Scholars and published in F1000 Research, RSF Gateway, with the link f1000research.com/rsf. All accepted conference paper already published in the conference proceeding with ISSN DOI number, indexed in Google Scholars and submit to DOAG. The link is proceeding.researchsynergypress.com/index.php/rsf conference series 1. And please pay attention to the timeline and process that the author must do in order to complete the post-conference process. and get the international journal recommendation at least on day plus 14 20 2020 20 20 and 2 August 20 and 23 after the conference finish. The author who want to proceed to the publication process must send or upload their final full extended paper. Author must revise and extend into minimum 5,000 until 70,000 words and paraphrase approximately 18% of published conference paper to avoid self-plagiarism. Once again, please pay attention to the timeline day plus 14. Author can send the extended full paper to their Scholar account under the menu upload or send email to info@ICIE-uai.com. The extended paper will undergo the second round of scientific review process, determine your journal recommendation for publication, and all accepted papers have opportunity to be published in reputable international journal indexed by Scopus, DOAG, Copernicus, Google Scholars, or Dimension, and terms and conditions apply. Okay. Furthermore, the committee of the fourth ICIE is committed to give added value for all conference participants by providing the forum of discussion in the global research ecosystem community platform. By joining this community platform, you will gain more benefit and can interact, connect, and do the research collaboration ahead. So please visit our website globalresearchecosystem.com, or you can scan the QR code in the screen. Now, you can claim and get the e-certificate. Just you sign up and log in to our website bit.ly/join/global research-ecosystem and click the events menu to change the status to going for the ICIE conference. The committee only send the e-certificate to the participants who confirmed to go to the event. So do not forget to get your e-certificate through the community platform. Once again, please do not forget to fill the feedback form as can be seen in the screen. The committee will type in the Zoom chat box. So now we will go back to the main room to wait for the announcement of awarding for best presentation, best paper, and session chair recognition. Meanwhile waiting, you can also go to our Global Research Ecosystem Community platform to ask questions, comment, or discuss the research that were presented today. In the platform, we will also share regularly about upcoming conference and event so that you can keep update with our community. This is one way for us to gather and connect with the network of scholars, collaborate, and be a supportive environment of research. To join, you simply scan the QR code on the screen, and or please sign up to bit.ly/join/global research-ecosystem to be a member of the global research ecosystem. And thank you so much, and see you in the main room for awarding session and closing ceremony of the fourth ICIE. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. Shall we be redirected into the main classroom? Hi again. Good afternoon, participants. Shall we be redirected into the main conference room? Thank you very much.